This is like, this isn't even like disputable. Men work more than women do and work harder than women do in every metric of labor.
I wasn't talking about who works harder, who does more. I was just.
But that's important because that directly dictates how much you get paid.
Yep.
Which is the whole argument for the wage gap.
Well, I wasn't saying like how much you get paid necessarily. I was saying like typically, like the studies say, a woman makes 75 cents for every dollar a man makes. That's the point that I was trying to get at. Not who works more, not who puts in more effort. I'm very well aware of that study.
I'm telling you, it's incorrect. They say women earn 75 cents on every dollar a man makes. That's not true. Because again, they don't account for. Okay, let me ask you a question, so I can get your basic knowledge. Do you know where that study comes from?
I don't know. It was so long ago. It was in college. I don't remember.
That's the problem. That study is aggregated from all working men versus all working women. It does not account for career, education, length of time worked, experience, or any other professional accolades. It only takes full-time working men versus full-time working women. That's why the women get paid less, because it's all working people. But when you actually account for the variables that matter, education, experience, etc., the wage gap evaporates, which is what I was describing before. And there's a multitude of reasons why men get paid more. So that study that you're talking about is built upon faulty data. You cannot compare all working men to all working women because you're not accounting for critical factors that influence how much they get paid.
Make sense?
My question is, why are we both spewing statistics and I'm not citing my sources and you're not citing your sources, but your sources are right and mine are wrong?
Damn, because the wage gap has been debunked since the 1970s as being, because I literally okay, let's use the
I don't hear any of your sources. You're talking about studies, experiments, whatever. But I'm not hearing any authors. I'm not hearing what year, what publication.
That literally has all the studies here from the Department of Labor, a government website
from the government
from the United States that accounts for labor from the two genders. And I just quite literally read it for you earlier: the top 10 jobs that men work versus the top 10 jobs that women work. That is indisputable. And then also, again, I'm telling you where your study stems from. It comes from all working men, from all working women. The only reason I'm able to rebut and refute your argument is because I know what your argument is. And I have all my studies here. I have a whole link tree on this.
Go here about the wage gap.
The wage gap has been debunked since the 1970s.
Okay,
it's just common sense.
I'll look into it. It's not necessarily common sense because common sense isn't that common.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because if you could actually hire women for less, no one would employ men.
It's about profit in businesses.
If I was a business owner, I would never hire men if I could actually get away with paying them 80 cents on the dollar.
Hella profit.
Yep. I have a question.
No more questions.
The wage gap does not exist. It's been debunked a million times. Women get paid less because they deserve less. That is why. That is the truth. They don't work as hard and they don't work jobs that create infrastructure, which are the higher paying jobs.